Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Greg Sloop, and it's time for Live at 5 on this Thursday, August 15th, 2024. Hope you've had a great day thus far. I'm having a good day. It is time. We're going to be continuing our look at pivotal stories and passages from the Old Testament. We just finished up the passage on the Exodus in the middle of Exodus chapter 12. Latter part of Exodus chapter 12 is Passover regulations, which we're not going to go into detail about today. Also interesting, but not in detail, the Lord said that they should consecrate to him all the firstborn of all the families among the children of Israel, man and beast. And he said, the firstborn are going to be mine. I passed over, but I do want them to be mine. So that's kind of the trade off. And in that discussion, he then tells them that they can redeem the firstborn of their children by offering a sacrifice in their place. But everything that comes out of the womb among their animals and their flocks, their herds, all of that would have to be given to the Lord as a first fruit kind of offering. Then after that, it comes to a discussion of where they go. They've done all of this. They've met somewhere. They've been out in the wilderness. They went out of Goshen, and they're on their way toward the promised land. But in the process of all this, they took care of this. God spoke to them. Moses related the regulations that would be in place. But then they talk about where they go from there. Verse 17 of Exodus 13, this passage is summarized called the wilderness way. Then it came to pass when Pharaoh had let the people go that God did not lead them by way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, lest perhaps the people change their minds when they see war and return to Egypt. God was protecting them from their own fears. And it says, so God led the people around by the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea. Excuse me, had a call come in. I'm so sorry. And the children of Israel went up in orderly ranks out of the land of Egypt. And Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for he had placed the children of Israel under solemn oath, saying, God will surely visit or give attention to you, and you shall carry up my bones from here with you. So things are happening. The Exodus has begun. They've come out of the land of bondage and are moving toward the land of promise and the land of freedom. This is a powerful moment for the people of Israel as they are moving toward the promise that God had given to Abraham hundreds of years earlier. Verse 20 continues the story. So they took their journey from Succoth and camped in Etham at the edge of the wilderness. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead the way. This is the first time we hear this. This is a great thing. Went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, so as to go by day and night. Now they were getting out of Dodge. They were leaving Egypt. They were moving toward a better place, but they had to first get away from the place where they were. He did not take away the pillar of cloud by day or the pillar of fire by night from before the people. Now that's the wilderness way. They were taken by the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea. We all know that there is a showdown at the Red Sea. That story's tomorrow, but this is how God moved them prior to the confrontation with Pharaoh as he and his men came after the children of Israel. We'll get to that tomorrow, but for now, this is a wonderful story, a wonderful beginning, a new beginning, an opportunity for deliverance, an opportunity for freedom. And they're heading out of Egypt through the wilderness of the Red Sea in their pursuit of the promised land. And it is going to be a great thing when it gets there. But this is just the beginning of the journey. You might be on a journey. You might be in a place where you've just gotten started good. You've just sort of taken the first steps. The old saying goes, every journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. You've got to make those first steps. God may be calling you to something and you haven't been willing to take that first step. Let me tell you, God will not call you where he will not enable you and strengthen you and protect you as you go. So trust God. Follow him, be in his plan, be in his will, and when you do, you'll be blessed beyond measure. And that's the word for today. Good to see Richard Britt with us, Kathleen Pallas, Zerha Mendoza, Ken Woodard, Vivian Thompson. I know there are others on and others that'll be on later and tomorrow. I'm looking forward to always having you with us. It's a blessing for us, and I hope it's a blessing for you. Spend some time with God every day in the Word of God and prayer. It's the most important thing you'll do all day, and it can change the atmosphere of your day if you put God first and spend time with Him before anybody else. Um, it's the greatest thing you can do all day. Please know we love you. We're praying for you, and I look forward to seeing each of you